Hey, this is Kenrick. You know something? The sales and persuasion industry status quo are making me sick. They're all really, I mean, when you get right down to it, they're all really around pitching, aren't they? And what is pitching? Well, let's start with schmoozing our way into a conversation. Hey, where you from? Oh, no kidding. I'm going there pretty quick. It's all about this throwing away the frame, and but that may or may not make sense to you, but as we continue on, I'll do a video and talk about that. Really, after they do this dance for a while, then they can start in. They get to start. And the start is pitching. They just start, like a tsunami where you just rolling over everything. That's what they do. What do you call those monster cars? They just roll over everything, crushing everything in the way. They're not strategically persuading, and that's what I think you really should be doing. You know, when I started out, I thought it was all about learning to pitch. It's what I did. And I was really, really good at it. Maybe you're really good at it, or maybe you know somebody that it is really good. But you know something? At the base of a lot of this is coercion, thinking that if you just can roll over them, they'd rather sign up than get blown away by the tsunami. It's really about an underlying sense of pressuring people. It goes so far as to deceive them, really. But I have a question for you. Do you like that? Do you want to be at the receiving end of it? See, I think it's just wrong, and it doesn't help you become a pro. When I used to do that, sometimes I'd get yeses. I did. But I didn't quite understand why. Well, later I thought, well, it's because I have this whole bag of tricks. I mean, I can throw out a bind, I can throw out a command, I can throw out, presuppositions and all this nonsense. Oh, wait a minute. Do they work? Sure. Sometimes, if you got the strategy right, they're incredible. But people don't get the strategy part. And when you use this kind of bag of tricks approach, what happens is people see through you. They see right through what you're doing. They hear your hype. They experience the empty promises. They do, because when you hear it, you go, right? Do you want to hear it? Do you look forward to being on the receiving end of some kind of a pitch? Look, what do you really want? Well, I want real connection. I want understanding. When I'm talking to someone that can genuinely guide me because they've been there, not just because they can learn a script and pitch away until I have to say, stop, Jesus, go away. I mean, I don't want to be on that receiving end. I don't want to do it. But you know what I love? I have an adaptive worldview-based persuasion framework. I just released it. And I'm telling you, here it is at the right time, because it will change everything. It isn't just a bag of tricks. So many people today are looking for that one little trick. It blows my mind. Oh, what does Kenrick come out now? I mean, he's the real master. He can show us how to maneuver here and maneuver there. And we'll talk about it as being honest and ethical. Hey, how about we just make it honest and ethical? Do you know that you get better results when you do? This system is going to change everything as more and more people really start to catch on to it. See, let me tell you the difference. What is pitching doing? The metaphor of a tsunami really makes sense. It starts out here in the ocean as a little, almost a ripple, but man, by the time it hits shore, it's just rolling over everything, right? It doesn't matter who the pitcher is talking to. They just they're on blast. But my framework focuses on the person you're talking to. It takes them into account. You're actually having real communication. Imagine that. No need to pitch. No need to use memorized nonsense. You know, pitchers, what are they really doing? Think about it. They're spewing. They are tsunamiing. They're just spewing facts. They're trying to act as if logic is going to persuade. It doesn't. It really is a level of nonsense. And you know what? People get this. They hear this. Don't you? I know you do. The system I'm talking about, my new DreamState Selling Persuasion framework, it's about digging into beliefs. It's about values, but it's about so much more. It's about dreams. It's about a person's identity. Here's the thing. Pitching is the tsunami. But when we connect from the inside out, we're not pushing people anymore. We're aligning. We're actually communicating. We're guiding. And it feels so good. You are actually being the professional that either you are or you're learning to be. You can put the power in their hands through connecting. You can give their mind a sense that there's a real communication going on, because there is. If you get this, no one's going to look at you the same. And that's true whether you're using this in business, in your life, in relationships, to get raises, change professions, get better jobs, advance to companies that will respect you for who you are, or do better in your own company. I hope, I pray you're done with these kind of shallow tsunami type pitches and you're really ready to connect deeply. And if you are, I'll put a link below where you can learn more about this. Wouldn't you rather lead? You may be a leader right now, and I hope you are. But there's no need to go to the old school, the old way that doesn't work, that makes you look like what you have been doing, a pitcher. That only really works in baseball, doesn't it? Look, start digging into a deep understanding of how the mind creates worldview. That's the heart of strategic persuasion. And there's 8 distinctions. Keep listening. I'm going to put them up. We're going to talk about them. We're going to learn a lot more. I hope this is really helpful.